high level. I liked our start and our energy, and played on our toes. We were able to get the lead, and then we started to take some penalties. Obviously, in the O-zone, I think four O-zone penalties in a row. And they're a savvy team. They're a veteran team. They took advantage of it. They scored a goal. They established their momentum. It allowed them to get back into the game, and I thought they found more players as the game wore on, and we lost a few. So, but lesson learned on our behalf. They were able to grab the game, and we weren't able to grab it back from them. And so there's some things we got to improve on. Certainly, we didn't come out of our end very well. We didn't play with a lot of pace, but I think that was in part of their checking and their tenacity. That's playoff hockey. It's going to get tighter. It's going to get harder. The other thing I thought they did well was they were about 5 or 7 seconds ahead of us on every change. So they caught us tired a number of times and took advantage of us, hemmed us in. And when we finally got fresh guys out, it was just a dump it out situation, and they come right back in after us. So they did a good job. They're a savvy team, and we're learning lessons as we go. We'll be better next night.
When it comes to those penalties, those offensive zone penalties, is that just a product of just being so excited, so wired, so jacked up? Because it's been a long time.
You know what? I can't even answer that question. I don't know the answer to that. Some were careless sticks. Some were hooks that we didn't need to hook. One was a slash we didn't need to slash. And we wasted 11 minutes. I don't know what it was, 10 or 11 minutes penalty killing tonight. It takes a lot of energy out of a number of individuals. It takes a lot of players out of the rhythm of the game. And certainly didn't work in our favor. That's pretty obvious.
So you described a lot of things in your first comments, changing sooner, taking the momentum. You guys couldn't get it back. For the last 4 or 5 days, we've been searching for signs of inexperience from your team compared to San Jose. Did you just list them off?
I guess I probably did, when you think about it that way. But yet I think we have veteran players that understand that. We've been trying to teach lessons throughout the season about those key things. It's not so much X's and O's and power play breakouts and face-off plays now. It's managing games and momentum and situations. And there's been many games this season down the stretch where we did do that in tight pressure situations. We just didn't do a very good job of it tonight.
Todd, with puck control, were your team a little too fancy with backhand passes, or was San Jose just good at clogging it up in the neutral zone and frustrating?
No, they did a really good job of reloading and getting into lanes. They're not they just don't chase the puck wildly. They analyze things, and they're able to sit in the weeds and pick a lot of stuff off. When you're lazy and you look for long home run type plays, you have to break that team down. And some of our guys were looking for home runs, and unfortunately, the batting average was pretty low.
So as a coach that will have some, take this team to school tomorrow, I would suggest you'd probably have a pretty attentive group.
Well, part of our job is to bring them in and help them solve their problems. And we'll watch the video. We'll sit down with them as a group, and we'll discuss areas that we think we can get better. I think we have the players and the roster to compete with them. We just have to execute a lot better, and some of that's on San Jose for doing a really good job. You got to tip your hat to them, but a lot of it's on us as well.
Todd, you only had 9 shots after the first period. What do you need to do to get more offensive zone time and then more offense?
Well, you don't get many shots from the neutral zone in your end, so it's as simple as that. If we don't come out clean and come through the neutral zone with good puck support and a little bit of tempo, we're not going to get the shots. It doesn't matter. So the last place we're going to start is in the offensive zone. We'll start from ours and work out.